Morning folks, Kevin here. Well, it's July 18th, 2025. I'm out here in the central garden plot right now. Yesterday when I walked through, did a garden update, I could see the garlic and the shallots really need to be dealt with right away. So Thea's over there working now, trying to harvest the shallots. I'm going to try and go amongst the weeds here and see what I can get out of the garlic that's here. Usually our German white garlic is absolutely fantastic, big beautiful bulbs and all, but we didn't have an irrigation system running this year, and it had weeds and the fencing was gone because of the building collapse and all, so they've been left to their own. And so we'll see how so it's had lots of competition. It hasn't been watered like it typically should be watered. I didn't get all the garlic scapes out, and already the bottom leaves. So when we harvest garlic, one of the things we want to do is probably when the 3 bottom leaves start to turn brown. So down here when we look at the garlic, we have one leaf here that represents the wraps. This is the second one, this is the third one. But you know, it really helps if we get them so that the garlic bulb ends up being big and beautiful. There will be some that'll work out that we can use for planting this fall. If everything goes well with the building, we'll be able to get the garlic bulbs, the cloves, into the ground for next year. Fingers crossed if that works out. But a lot of them, well, a lot are going to go into the compost, I think. And so we'll see how everything goes. Thea's down here now getting the shallots. We just have a short row of the shallots. How's it going, hon?
Good. I got a bucket, I got a tool, and I'm grounded to Gaia.
Oh, there you go. Beautiful. So these are the Dutch red shallots here. You can see some in the bucket here. They come up pretty easy. The roots are pretty superficial in these ones. These look pretty small, so not like our big beautiful ones, but you really love cooking with them and all, right, hon?
Oh yeah, and I'll put them in the refrigerator. I still have ones in the refrigerator from last year. I mean, they're just about done, but it gets us a whole year. Yeah.
So by keeping those in the crisper, they do well, but it's important to cure them. So garlic and shallots need to be cured after you harvest them. So, you know, we want to have them, they can remain in a warm environment, so we put them in the sugar shack, put them on a hardware cloth, 1/2-inch hardware cloth racks that we stack. And just looking, I thought I had a nail there or screw there. And we want them to be at least 2 weeks. Sometimes it can take as much as 4 weeks. Good circulation, dark and warm. That allows all the wraps on the garlic and the shallots to sort of firm up and create a nice protective layer. You don't want any humidity around them during the curing stage. Then once they're cured, they can go down into your root cellar or something comparable where they can stay dark. It can be a little bit more moist in that environment, but dark, cold, getting down into the low 50s or upper 40s would be ideal for the garlic, and they end up doing very, very well. We love our garlic, and it breaks my heart when I see it like this. But I'm going to go ahead and get started on digging up some of the garlic. Thea's going to do the shallots there. Fingers crossed things will work out, and we'll have some for planting in the fall.
Today we're out in the fields under the wide July sky, pulling up the harvest, though the season's been tough. Oh my, Dutch red shallots, German white garlic in our hands. We each took the beds, no water to spare, but we're making a stand. Oh, we harvest what we can with the sun beating down from the wild weedy beds. We pull the ground. The wildlife came to browse, but we're grateful for what we've got. Garlic and shallots, oh, we're happy with our lot. The summer was a battle with the weeds growing tall. No irrigation to save us, yet we fought through it all. Dutch reds glow like rubies, German white so bold. Each bulb's a little victory, worth more than gold. Oh, we harvest what we can with the sun beating down. From the wild weedy beds, we pull treasures from the ground. The wildlife came to browse, but we're grateful for what we've got. Garlic and shallots, oh, we're happy with our lot. Now it's off to the sugar shack, where we'll cure 'em with care. Lay 'em out in the warmth, let the summer air repair. Next season's in our hearts, with dreams of fields so green. We'll plan and plant with hope for the best we've ever seen. Oh, we harvest what we can with the sun beating down. From the wild weedy beds, we pull treasures from the ground. The wildlife came to browse, but we're grateful for what we've got. Garlic and shallots, oh, we're happy with our lot. So here's to the harvest, to the work and the sweat, to the bulbs we've pulled up and the dreams we won't forget. In the sugar shack they'll cure, then we'll store 'em away for the taste of this summer and the hope of brighter days. It ain't for everybody, this life we chose, where the crows call and the hard wind blows. Takes a special kind to work this land, with calloused hearts and weathered hands, providing for your own, that's the way. When the bills come due, you find a way. There's no living like country living, where the land keeps taking and the land keeps giving. Things go wrong, but you don't quit. Learn from every mistake bit by bit. Listen to the whispers, feel the change. There's no living like country living on the farm. Nobody's perfect in this game we play. The rains wash you out, the tractor breaks today, but you dust yourself off and try again, 'cause that's the way it's always been. Learning as you go, building up your skills, working with nature, bending to her will. There's no living like country living, where the land keeps taking and the land keeps giving. Things go wrong, but you don't quit. Learn from every mistake bit by bit. Listen to the whispers, feel the change. There's no living like country living on the farm. You gotta love the sunrise, gotta love the rain, gotta read the season, sun and snow and pain. Eyes wide open to what's happening around, your feet planted firmly on the sacred ground. The storms will come, the drought will try to break your spirit, make you cry. But homestead hearts are built to last. Learning from the future, learning from the past. Be ready when trouble comes your way, 'cause out here, friend, that's every day. There's no living like country living, where you take what you need and do your own giving. Things go wrong, but you stand tall. Learn something new through it all. Listen to the whispers, feel the change. There's no living like country living on the farm. Yeah, there's no living like country living. This old land keeps on giving.
Fall out of bed, boots hit the ground before the morning birds sing. I'm working all around, feeding the animals, tending to the land. Sunrise to sunset with dirt on my hands, sweat on my brow, muscles ache and burn, but there's no other way, it's the life I burn. Farming life, working from dawn to night, pulling weeds, sowing seeds under the sun so bright. Farming life, it's a never-ending ride, but every day in every way I feel that farmer's pride. Wife feeds the animals, makes all the meals. She's a hard-working woman, that's just how farming feels. She's picking and processing the fruit while I work the land. Together we build it with our calloused hands. The sweat and grind, it don't wear me down, 'cause every seed I plant makes this life profound. Farming life, working from dawn to night, pulling weeds, sowing seeds under the sun so bright. Farming life, it's a never-ending ride, but every day in every way I feel that farmer's pride. Shop is overflowing with services to be done, things to mend and fix from dusk till the morning sun. We rest our heads, but the work's never done. Living this farm life from moonrise to sun. Farming life, working from dawn to night, pulling weeds, sowing seeds under the sun so bright. Farming life, it's a never-ending ride, but every day in every way I feel that farmer's pride. Hard work, dirty work, it's the life we choose. In the heart of the country we got nothing to lose. Farming life, it's where we belong. With every sunrise we sing this farmer's song.
It ain't for the faint of heart, this life I chose, out where the wild wind howls and red dirt blows. Sunrise means it's time to rise and shine, working the land with these hands of mine. You fix what breaks, you build what's gone, ain't no quitting till the job's all done. No living like country living, where the sky is wide and the Lord keeps giving. It's sweat on your brow and faith in your bones, growing your garden, building your home. Ain't always easy, but it sure feels right. We live off the land and sleep good at night. You gotta love the soil, the sun, the rain. There's no living like country living, no other way. Mistakes get made, but they teach you fast. You learn from today, don't dwell on the past. Critters will get your crop if you ain't watching close, and tools will break when you need them most. You just roll up your sleeves, take it in stride, with nature as your teacher and God as your guide. No living like country living, where the sky is wide and the Lord keeps giving. It's sweat on your brow and faith in your bones, growing your garden, building your home. Ain't always easy, but it sure feels right. We live off the land and sleep good at night. You gotta love the soil, the sun, the rain. There's no living like country living, no other way. You learn to listen, to bend at the knees. It's a life that humbles, a life that lifts, where every trial becomes a gift. No living like country living, with dirt on your hands and hope that's driven. Every scar and blister tells a tale of a man who won't quit, who never fails. Yeah, we're just learning as we go, feeling each season ebb and flow. You gotta love this life to make it stay. There's no living like country living, come what may.
Well, all things considered, the harvesting the garlic went pretty well today. I'm not feeling up to taking it out and putting it on the racks out there today. I actually had to take a couple breaks during this. Got a little, even though it's a cool day today, got a little overheated, got a little tired, and got some real bad heartburn, so I decided to take breaks in between. So, but it'll be okay. There's no rain forecast for tonight, so you can just take a walk down. You'll see some of the garlic. I'll try not to step on it too much. Come on, camera. Go where I tell you to go. Why aren't you going? All right. Come on. Oh, yeah, yeah. So we got 3.5 rows of garlic, and given the weed entanglement in the roots competing with the growth of them, and no irrigation, and no double ground hardwood bark mulch as I had intended to put on to cover the ground surface there. Given all those variables, I'd say I'm pretty happy with how things turned out. Not our usual garlic size of the bulbs, or the, you know, this is one of the larger ones here. Let's see, we got a lot of small ones, lots of small ones like this one right here. But I'm not going to complain. We got garlic. We'll have enough good ones that we can replant this fall if all goes well. And we aren't expecting any rain this evening, so that'll be good. Tomorrow I'll be able to get these up onto racks in the sugar shack where it's dark, it's warm. We'll have a good fan blowing on them to help cure them. It'll probably only take 2 weeks for these to cure, and then we can put them in storage. And the ones we don't want to put in storage, some will compost, and the tops will compost, the roots will compost, and all. And I'm a little pooped out, so, and I have been staying hydrated. So that's it for today's video, folks. Lots of exciting action going on here behind the scenes. Oh, and Thea did get the shallots all up, and they're out in the sugar shack, and she got the nursery water too. So kudos to her. Slow down old man here. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and take care. Bye-bye now.